You know, I feel they could have called this episode The Three Faces of Fluttershy, and it would have worked just as well. But that's probably just the McFoley fan in me. This was just a really enjoyable episode, because I love it when Fluttershy goes all out. She's usually the one shying away from the craziness, so when she embraces it, it's just a joy to see. Although, she said she's never acted before, but she did act in the Hearthwarming play, so what the heck. Either way, she definitely has a knack for it, as well as throwing herself into her characters. And I swear she must be hanging around Pinkie Pie a bit too much to be able to pull off all those quick costume changes and just appearing out of nowhere. I can already tell there's just going to be a tremendous amount of fan art of these 3 new Fluttershy faces. And I can't wait to see what the fandom does with them. Also, Edward Scissorhands Pony shows up. That was a surprise! Especially since they didn't go with the obvious scissors cutie mark and instead went with Snowflake, which took me a while to get, I'll be honest. Speaking of pony homages to celebrities, I forgot that Tim Gunn Pony was a thing that existed until he appeared in this episode. And I'm pretty sure that was a Pee Wee Herman suit he was looking at. That was just weird. Of course, the concept of pony pants is still weird to me. Or just really fashion in general. I still agree with AJ that it is ridiculous. Something I think Fluttershy proved this episode is she showed you can make anything fashionable by just sounding like you know what you're talking about. Or, you know, bullying people into buying stuff, I guess that works too. Until you go too far and insult all the customers and you can't sell anything then. Fluttershy does like to go overboard when she throws herself in these situations, doesn't she? One day she'll find the perfect balance and everything will be right with the world. Of course, I'd still like to know how Boulder would have run the store. I think Rarity missed out on a good opportunity there. Of course, now that I think about it, it's funny how the others said they couldn't watch the shop when Rarity asked, but are all too happy to drop everything and run off to help Fluttershy when they find out she's gone too far. I feel like maybe they just didn't want to do it. And after seeing some of the Saddle Row ponies, I can't say I blame them. But it was nice to see Rarity for You again and acknowledging the Canterlot shop. I just love the continuity we've had recently. Although, shouldn't Fluttershy have known some stuff about knitting then, because she did seem rather knowledgeable about thread work in Season 1. But given how her tea cozy turned out, maybe she kind of lost track of that. Yeah, well, this was still a really fun episode, and an early contender for best season of Episode 8. I guess we'll just have to see what the future brings. And when it does, you can come back here and join me for more of my pony thoughts.